Okay, so step 3 is all about working with images. In InDesign, this is about placing graphics. In LucidPress, it's a little different. Down the left-hand side of your screen, you'll see icons that roughly represent the sections and types of things you're looking for. Well, we're talking about images, so we're going to click on the little picture icon, and it's going to pop open a window that allows you to see any graphics that you have previously imported. These are saved, or rather links are saved within the cloud version of your software, and we need to upload a new graphic. So we're going to go up to the top where it says Manage. And once we do that, it's going to show us, again, anything we've imported in the past, except for SWF images. Those are actually not stored anywhere. They're inserted directly into your file. They're a little different. I need that map that I downloaded earlier that is going to be somewhere on my computer. So I've got to search that one and figure out where the heck it is. Mine, I believe, is somewhere on my desktop. So I'm going to scoot this over temporarily only so you can see where that's going, and then I'll come back to it. So what did I call it? That would be really helpful if I knew. New York map. Okay, so there's my New York subway map. I'm going to click on the open button, which is going to pull this into, and rather upload it into my little folder area. And it shows up now as New York map PNG. And if you were to close this now, because you're thinking, okay, fine, I've uploaded it. Yeah, it goes away, because what you're actually going to do is a drag and drop. So if you close it, it's not a problem. You've still got that images link on the left. It's just going to be a matter of going to the graphic that you actually want in your image and do the drag and drop approach. And getting it to go away without dragging dropping again is a pain. So anyway, I dragged and dropped it twice and deleted the second one. Okay, so from here, what we're going to do is a bit different than what the InDesign people are doing again, in that it's going to bring it in very small, and we're going to need to scale it until it fits. Now, what we're looking for is full size, and it's trying to be helpful. It is scaling it proportionally. If you go from the side, it's still going to scale it proportionally. So good news there is you don't have to hold any special modifier keys. It's going to try to fill this correctly. And what we want to do is end up with a version scaled so that it fits completely within our page dimension. So it should, cropping is okay. I don't actually want the key that's on mine, so I'm scaling mine, and apparently I have clicked into oblivion and made my graphic disappear somewhere. Isn't that fun? All right, so don't scale so far that it disappears. It needs to fit on the left-hand page and completely fill that page. If it is slightly wider, which mine is, that's okay. I'm going to end up scooting it over to the left a little bit. The other option is some cropping. The cropping of this is a bit more complex, so I'm actually just going to go with the approach of allowing part of it to be chopped off on the side. If you don't like that approach, and or you want to crop off, let's say you want to crop the key off in your scenario, do whatever scaling that you have to do, and then we're going to do some image adjusting. It's got a crop and mask, and that's the approach we're going to take. So for right now, mine says scale to fill. I've got it oversized on purpose. I need to make sure it fills the bleed, left, right, and top. But at the center point and above, I've got some parts that are cropping off. I don't care about the part that goes over on the top. I do care about the part that goes over the center line, because that's going into my right-hand page, and that's a problem. So I'm going to do crop and mask on this guy and determine where exactly that masking is going to happen. And it's a little hard to visualize it right now because I can't see that page fully. When I'm happy with it, or when I think I'm happy with it anyway, I can press enter, and that'll complete the cropping. And apparently I went slightly too far. So it is the red line of the bleed above that I can use as my reference. Since I did get too far in there. There we go. So that'll work. So I'm going to press enter, and now that is masked to the point that it completely fills the left-hand page, and it stops right at the center point, or the divide between the left and the right. So that part's done. and that takes us as far as step 4. So it's all of step 3. There's a lot of settings in InDesign that we simply don't have in here. So we've skipped down to step 4, which is on page 7.